Allah the Almighty says in a Qudsi hadith, a Qudsi hadith is the word of Allah, but it is not a verse. It is a special conversation between Allah the Almighty and our Prophet. Our Prophet says, Allah said this. This is what a Qudsi hadith is. In a Qudsi hadith, the Almighty says, my servant draws near to me with supererogatory acts. Look, the obligatory is already obligatory. Worship that you perform without being required to is considered supererogatory worship, like the sunnah prayers and so on. These bring you closer to Allah. The obligatory acts have already been made obligatory. You will do them whether you want to or not. Worship that you perform solely for the sake of Allah, when you have no obligation to do so, is supererogatory worship. And Allah the Exalted says, my servant draws near to me with supererogatory acts, draws nearer and nearer. At a certain point, I begin to love that servant. If I love a servant, I become the eyes with which he sees. Allah says this. We can kind of sense the meaning here, can't we? I become the eyes with which he sees. I become the hands with which he holds. I become the feet with which he walks. These are the words of Allah. This is what nazar is. What is nazar? Now we can formulate its definition. Nazar is the sacred gaze that becomes a means for divine manifestation. The gaze that makes you experience that manifestation is nazar. Even if you read millions of books, even if people keep explaining things to you, nothing will stir within you. But with just one meeting of the eyes, the intended result is achieved. You experience a divine manifestation, the world within you collapses. A whole new universe is gifted to you. It is the gaze of Allah's beloved servant that becomes the means for this. This is what we call nazar. This is nazar. And dhikr, it is done by holding the hand of a spiritual master. Dhikr performed by holding their hand, taught with proper method, is something else entirely. It is also permissible for earning rewards or for worldly wishes. But the dhikr performed is different. The first one, leads you to Allah. The second one helps you attain your worldly desires. Do you want the first one? In that case, you need to follow the path taken by those who walk this way, the caravan of eternity. And I'm behind you. I am a lame dog hobbling on 3 legs. Let me kiss every stone you step on. A ruin, a crumb is enough for me from your generosity. They are going, statues made of light, more beautiful than measure or harmony. If you follow this caravan of light, it will lead you to the divine goal you call Ante Masud. Therefore, you need to listen to their words, to follow their advice. You need to say Allah, Allah, Allah as they say it. They know the way, they know the method. Even if you say it randomly, you will still be rewarded. What does it mean to say Allah? Will it go unrewarded? As Suleiman Çelebi says, whoever says Allah attains every wish. Whoever recites the pure name becomes pure, and whoever says Allah attains every wish.